Hello and welcome to Fuerteventura, one of the Canary Islands. We're just going to do a little walk along the beach, along the coast, and then we'll bring you down Main Street, the main strip here in Fuerteventura then as well. We're just starting here in the port, right behind us. For anyone who's going to Lanzarote or coming back from Lanzarote, this is where you will arrive in. Any of your boat trips and things like that, all behind us, because you booked one for us yesterday. We went to
Lobos Island, which was a lovely catamaran ride over. It was only lasted 4 hours, which was nice and short. We still had the rest of the day. Started at 10 a.m, finished at 2 p.m, and we got to do some lovely swimming, snorkeling, paddleboarding and kayaking also as well. So definitely would recommend that boat company, Fuerte Charter. And we did the deluxe combo family tour. We were provided with lunch as well on board, and we're not really seafood eaters, so we were able to pre-book and pre-order the chicken paella, which was lovely. So all you can eat and drink on board, and we had a fabulous time.
You're a natural at this. If you are booking with Fuerte Charter, there's a yellow building. You meet them at their office and they bring you down to the boat, so you don't have to go looking for docks or boat numbers or anything like that. You just meet at the office.
They also do a pickup service from your hotel. So if you went to fuertecharter.com, there's a selection of different boat trips, whichever length. You can do a 6 hour, you can do a one around the island, one where there's longer on Lobos Island. Ours is only an hour. If you wanted to stay there for longer, but you can go onto their website and you can book from there.
Right, let's go walking.
Water is beautiful here, and it has a little sandy beach, but there are no loungers, so people are bringing their own parasols. But you'll see later on there is a beach further up, and they do have sun loungers provided, and it is only €10 for 2 sun loungers and a parasol, which is really good.
€10 each.
Yeah, relative to is it €10 each?
€10 each, yeah, €20. But the water's crystal clear. It's absolutely gorgeous. But we'll keep walking. We'll go around a bit more, and when the music stops, then we can chat a bit more. Let's go.
Bye.
As I say, a couple of our friends staying in this hotel, and I can see them right now at their table. Let's walk over. I got to sign the other name. So we're out of the main small beach, which I'll turn you around. That music will go on all day, by the way. So for the festival, I don't know about the rest of the year, but that goes on. Some great little bars along here, open at night time. Shops and restaurants and things like that. It's a bit quieter. I will.
Radio feature.
What do you think of the prices, beer and food and things like that?
There's a lot of happy hours around, which is quite financially beneficial. There is a place coming up here now called the Corralejo Grill Pizzeria up ahead, and they have a large beer for $1.95 during happy hour, which is quite long because it's actually happy hours. It's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'd say that's just because it's a small bit out of the town, but it's just only a 2-minute walk away from our hotel. Other than that, it depends where you go. Most local beers, you're talking about $4.50, between $3.50, $4.50 for a large beer.
Nighttime it gets more expensive. They put their prices up.
And you do have a choice of your beers. There's the Dorada, Tropical, and then obviously your normal beers that you'd have at home, like Stella Artois and Heineken. Maybe Carlsberg?
I don't know. I haven't
Maybe they're in the English bars and the Irish bars.
Oh, yeah. We had food in there the other night as well. It was cheap, but slow. Very slow. There we go. Beer time. 11 to 5, $1.95 for a large beer. Very slow, but the price was cheap. We bought 4 main courses. 6 drinks maybe. What was that come to the other night? €80?
Yeah, roughly about 72, 80, something.
Which is alright. So another little beach. This is the next one up. Just say outside Bossa Beach. They do have the sun loungers and things like that, but you'd be hard pressed to go swimming in that today. It's a bit rocky until you get out a little bit, but the tide comes way in, doesn't it?
It comes in quick too. It comes in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. And it'll come way up the beach here, past where all these people are lying as well. It'll come right up. But it is absolutely stunning. Let's keep going. It's a nice walk all the way along, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very smooth also, so there's no cobbles or nothing to trip on. Everything's very accessibility friendly, which would be good for scooters or wheelchairs.
I haven't seen many of them though. You have
they're mainly up in the main street, I think.
You've got a few of the electric ones, but the mobility ones where you see all over the place in Tenerife and I presume Lanzarote is much the same. Not a lot of them here. People don't need them. There's not that many hills. There's one. The only main hill is the one from the bottom of the main street right to the top of the main street, and it's not even that. You wouldn't call it a hill, would you? Everyone out enjoying the sunshine today. We're just doing a quick walk around because we have to watch the match later.
2 matches.
2 matches. World Cup final is tonight. The All-Ireland final is this afternoon. So we'll spend the afternoon in the pub and most of tonight because we fly back tomorrow. We're getting collected from the hotel at 10 past 10.
Correct, yeah.
Flight at 10 past 1. Corralejo, it's about 40 minutes took us to get here from the airport?
Yes, and we hired a private transfer as there was 4 of us. And that was with Mr.
Transfer?
Mr. Transfer.
He kept it simple.
Yeah, but you can also get the local bus, and the local bus will take you about an hour to get here. And as far as I know, it's between €4 and €6.
Again, local bus. I don't know, is it busy or not? We don't know. We haven't tried it. Right. The walkway ends when you get to Waikiki.
That's very nice for
Cocktails, fabulous in there actually.
And
Food,
good service, very
yes.
friendly people.
They're good fun. Price are okay. It's a bit on the more expensive side, I think. Cocktails, what, €8? $7.90 actually. $7.90.
So I said, I'm going to have a cocktail then. You have the mocktail.
But the big thing we've noticed with all the restaurants, it's all Spanish people working in them. So if you usually come to Tenerife or Lanzarote, you know yourself, you're dragged in off the street by English guys, Irish guys, all working the door, all working in the restaurants for the summer and things like that, summer jobs. Here it's not a thing at all.
Some locals.
Yeah, all locals. I don't think we've met any English or Irish working, have we? Even
No,
in the
I
Irish
haven't.
pubs.
Yeah, there's Spanish there too.
Yeah. And you know yourself how Irish is an Irish pub in Spain.
I know about the price.
Yeah, they do know how to charge. But here again, the tide way out, and that comes right up to this walkway during the day, or when the tide does come in. And we spent the day here 2-3 days ago at, what's this one called? Toro Beach Club. And that's where the parasols are, where you can rent them for the day. You have to be early. I'm just looking now, I think it's very busy.
Yeah, but
Most of them are
they're
gone.
comfortable, and they provide you with your own cushion, the long cushion, which makes it more comfortable. And they do provide bar service and food service down to your sun lounger. So for €20 for the day, it's well worth it.
Nice that actually. Food here apparently isn't great. You had the bruschetta, you weren't impressed.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't that authentic, to be quite fair. So I left half of it, which is very unusual for me.
Our friends came here for breakfast and got the orders wrong, and another table had their order wrong, so just saying.
Maybe just use it for drinks by the beach.
Which is nice. So we will go back down Main Street in a little while. How far will we keep going here? Popcorn Beach is up here. Or one of them.
Small popcorn
Oh,
beach.
what was the worst thing about this place the other day?
This. Oh man, I forgot. So this is the UB40 album. It probably has about 8 tracks on it, and it is on constant
Repeat.
all day long. So you can be guaranteed when the time you leave the beach, you will know all the words to the UB40's greatest hits.
Exactly. The length of time we were here, we heard the album about 5 times, I'd say. So Red Red Wine 5 times. Right in My Kitchen 5 times.
Higher ground, 5 times.
Higher Ground 5 times.
I got you, babe. 5 times.
5 times. Kite surfing is a massive thing here. There's only a small few out now. But in the evenings, that is jammers. Really
I heard
packed.
also
Looks
in
lovely though.
November is the busiest time for the kite surfing here in Fuerteventura, as it is the second country for the longest wave to surf on.
Yes, I'm not sure about the biggest wave, but the longest to go on for really long, so you can surf a wave for a very long time. I think that's what they meant. We don't know anything about
We're
surfing.
not kite surfers.
We're not built for that. So we haven't walked this far, so I'm not sure exactly where we'll end up.
Well, let's all do it for the first time.
We'll keep going. Sand here is lovely. You will get some rocks in the sea every now and again. Not a lot though, not a lot. And that breeze is around all the time, which is absolutely gorgeous. Not sure what it'd be like in winter months when people come over for Christmas, which obviously is a winter sun destination. But I could imagine it being cold at night time.
Probably need a cardigan at night time if it was the winter months, I would assume.
There's a cocktail bar on the beach, Pan Beach it's called. Nice looking apartments there, I'm not sure. Let me guess, they're the back of Pan Beach? Could be. If you're hearing any music in the background, that's from the small little beach we were on at the very start. So you can hear it way over here. Galleria Beach Apartments, that's where we are, Galleria. They're the white ones. And we're going under a little bit.
Also, the further north in Corralejo you go, the newer the hotels. So you have your Bahia 5-star resort hotel up towards the north. And you can keep on going then up to a little fishing village called El Cortillo, which is a nice quaint little fisherman's village. It isn't very touristy, or not as touristy as Corralejo, and it's meant to be nice to go there for a day. I think you can get either the number 5 or the number 7 local bus. It only takes about 10 minutes at 180 or 170. If you wanted to go further, then again you can keep going north and you'll come to the Corralejo Sand Dunes, which is meant to be how many kilometres of sand?
15, I think.
16 kilometres
15,
of
16.
sand dunes, which is a vast beach, but super windy because there is no
shelter
whatsoever.
No bars, no restaurants, no toilets. So you see the white in the distance, that is Popcorn Beach. Are we walking that far?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you done? No, we'll keep going?
20
Why not?
Let's go.
Let's keep going. The white bits there, is it? Part of Popcorn Beach?
Let me go check.
You go check. Popcorn Beach is a famous thing because it's corals and stones on the beach instead of sand. And it just looks like popcorn. Which is that?
Just like
It does look like popcorn. Maybe Cauliflower Beach. So that's a little bit of it there. But there's another little bit further up, and apparently way up again there's a lot more. You can see Lobos in the background. That is the tall part is the volcano. There's only half it there, so when you do a boat trip, they'll bring you into the crater. Not a lot of people can say they were in the crater of a volcano, but it is very cool. I'll show you some video of it. I can stick it in here and just see what Lobos is like. And then we're brought to a small fishing village as well. Oh, here we go.
Popcorns.
It does look like popcorn. What does it feel like? Like rock?
Coral.
Oh.
It's not like
Yeah.
smooth because
Obviously they don't want you taking it, so bring it back. So yeah, I'll try in some of the video from Lobos, which is well worth a day trip. They say at the weekends it gets very busy because the locals who live here actually go there swimming and stuff like that because there's some gorgeous sandy beaches and lagoons over there. I'll throw them in here. Have a look. Alrighty, so Fiona's gone in more shopping. Surprise, surprise. I met a guy in Tenerife one time. He goes, I brought my wife 4,000 miles for her just to go shopping. And the only shop that was open at the time was a chemist. So she went shopping in the chemist after we bringing her 4,000 miles. So, no surprise there. Some nice shops, Skechers here. Lots of little bars. There's a Burger King there. Will not be going anywhere near that. Not on holidays. I know people slag us off for going to Irish bars and things like that when we're away. We don't do it too much though, unless we're looking for a bit of crack at night time, because you get the best crack in an Irish bar. But to watch match and sports and stuff like that, you nearly have to go to the Irish bars, the English bars, which is alright. They're just a little bit more expensive than the local bars. The local bars are massive on cocktails. It's a huge thing. I know everyone likes a cocktail when they're on holidays, but my God, they take a long time to make. We were in a bar the other night. Just said we'd get one before going home. Fiona had ordered just some cherry thing. I just wanted a beer. We're waiting 25 minutes. It was full. And when I say full, there was like 20 people, a small little place. But 20 minutes waiting for a beer, yeah, it's a bit much. But here we are at top of, I'll call it the main strip. I don't know the name of the street. If you've been here before, you recognize all of this. Hyperdina supermarket, Pharmacia, things like that. But we'll walk down a little bit. I'll stop somewhere for a drink and let Fiona know where I am, because I think I feel like a beer. What time is it? 1:30. 2 hours before the match. It's busy-ish at the moment. Good few people out and about walking around. But night time is when these places really come alive. Kind of 7 o'clock onwards. I think most of the tourists eat around 7, 8, that kind of way, but the locals seem to eat a little bit later. Excuse me. They might go out at 9 or 10. So it is, most of the restaurants stay up till about 11. So you will get your dinner late if you want it that way. But I think, well, I suppose they go out, have their dinner and then go home late. We go out, have dinner, and then we want to go for a few drinks. So maybe that's why we do it a little bit earlier. Hair braiding, yes. A few of these around the place. Not a whole lot. But like, I'll keep comparing to Tenerife, because we've just been there about 10 times, something like that. It was our go-to place. But I think after 10 times, yeah, it's time for a change. We do other holidays and stuff like that during the year. We go skiing, which I will show you in the next one, but that won't be till January. We have another holiday coming up in November. We usually go away around September, but just not possible this year. So instead of that, we're doing November. And we were going to go to Thailand. That was the plan at the start of the year. But then with the war and everything like that over in Iran, and flights stopping in Dubai and connections, we were like, maybe not. So instead of that, we might go to Mexico. We're looking at Cancun at the moment. Just 12 nights, something like that. But again, the war's kind of calmed down, so now we're thinking, will we try Thailand again? We've been in Mauritius. I did say I'd go back to Mauritius. We could go there. It's looking for that sunshine in November, which is a bit of a problem. In Ireland, you won't get it. You'll get it here. Would I come out here in November for 12 nights again with that breeze? I just don't want it to be cold. I'd like to lie on the beach and just chill a bit more. Stuff like that. So now we're getting closer and closer. At the very end of this strip is Music Square, which is the famous square in the place. For music, obviously, at night time. And there I am. I meant to turn you the other way. I'll turn you around a small little area here. Nice bar there, 7 pints. I think someone says they're doing music at night time. We've only been there around this time. I won't go in there now, it's just a bit quiet down there. It's very quiet during the day, but it is nice. Off the beaten track, and you do get out the breeze as well. Some people love the breeze, like me. Some people, it annoys them, so they like to go to a place like that where it is a bit sheltered. You can go in there, sit down and have a beer or two. But we'll keep going down another bit. Cocoa Banana across the road. I've just seen from Facebook groups that that is the best ice cream. Had it a couple of nights. It is gorgeous. So while we're checking out Cocoa Banana, we ate in the Oriental Chinese restaurant last night. What I got was absolutely gorgeous. I had a fillet steak in Cantonese sauce, I think it was. Fiona had chicken chow mein, and our friends both got a chicken curry, yearning for one from back home. I didn't rate it a whole lot. Nice to get it. But it was okay. It was okay. We'll go down another bit. Whole strip, if you walked from top to the bottom, I'd say you do it in 15 minutes. I wasn't at the very, very top. Don Pepe, have not eaten there. I have heard good things about it. It's kind of your typical steakhouse. If I can get in here, look at the British one right there, looking at that. Yeah, grilled fillet steak in there, $26.50. The grilled fillet steak in Ireland at the moment is about 35 to 40 euro. I would be guessing, in a decent restaurant. So the value is here, but it's going to the nice places. It's trying to get a really good steak in places. We've been to one in Music Square, La Tahona, but you do have to book. We've went twice, first just myself and Fiona, and then we brought our friends, and it was stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Super steak in there, so if that's what you're looking for, La Tahona, you do have to book it. I think you can book the kind of the day before and stuff like that. You can book online. Well, you have to WhatsApp them, I think, or just if you're passing, because you will be passing Music Square at some stage when you're here. And on the right there is the Livo Corralejo Beach. We were going to book that one until we got the recommendation of the other hotel, the Avanti Lifestyle Hotel, where we are staying, which is absolutely gorgeous. Rooms are lovely and big. If I remember, I'll video that, just so you can see what the rooms are like. They are big, massive shower, a small little balcony, but it's fine. But for everything going on this week, we have a bird's eye view of everything, because we're in the corner apartment, looking at the beach, looking at the sea, which is what we did book, was a sea view apartment. But we've got to see absolutely everything all week. The processions and things like that. If I didn't put them in earlier on in the video, I'll put them in here. You can have a look right now. But I'm going to keep walking here. I'm just going to stop at one of these places very shortly and just get a beer. Lots of dogs out here. Lots of happy dogs out here. Out for their walks. I know they say you don't bring your dog out during the day because it's too hot, but look, these guys live here all year round. I'm sure they're well used to it. So they know what they're doing. It's not like bringing their dog from home, who's used to 15 degrees in the summertime, or this year 27 degrees. You would not be bringing him out. We'll go down here a little bit. We were in a bar the other day, La Barra. Really nice beer. They have that Dorada Especial, which is the best Dorada. Dorada is from Tenerife. It's a local beer brewed over there. Tropical is made in Gran Canaria, which is also really nice. All right, that's vintage. We had a couple of beers there the other day, nice as well. But I think I'll go down here a little bit more if it's open, just for a bit of shade. I'm just trying to see, I think it might be closed. It is closed. So what do you know what? We'll walk down to the corner just before Music Square. Let's keep going down a little bit. Or do you know what? I'll walk you into Music Square and then I can come back and have the beer. Isn't that a better idea? So that's what we'll do. Yogurt and ice cream. Smoothie. If you're looking for nighttime bars, late bars, upstairs here. There's Flicks. Can I show you up? There we go, Flicks, the Loft, and there's a few bars in the back as well. Late night ones. Not my cup of tea anymore. When I was 20, absolutely. 30 for sure. 40, absolutely. Just that bit older now. So maybe not. That is California to my right. We did a breakfast there yesterday. It was grand. Can't say it was amazing or anything like that. It was grand for what it was. And we are right opposite our hotel in the small beach in Corralejo, which is down to the right. And I keep turning the camera left. But that's our hotel, a Venti Boutique Hotel. There is no pool in that hotel, which does, I know, put people off. But we're at the front of that, looking out onto the seafront. But it's cannot fault it one bit. They're in every morning, knocking on the door at 9 o'clock to come in and clean the room, which is, I know some people it annoys them, but I like it and gets you out of bed. Make sure you're up for breakfast. Breakfast is included. As Fiona said earlier on, I think it's $1,600 for the week for the two of us. For Fuerteventura, I don't know, is that dearer or not? We've done holidays before. We've got self-catering apartments for $700 for a week now. That's a long time ago. But when you get a bit older, I think you liked your comforts a bit more as well. So that's why we booked that one. We are near absolutely everything. So as you see, we're coming into Music Square, literally around the corner from us. There's an Indian, a good few Indians around the place. We haven't had Indian. And we won't have time for one either because we are going home tomorrow. But this is Music Square in the daytime when it's quiet. Florita Cocktail Bar, Ocean Beach Club, they have a rooftop. La Placita, there's the steakhouse over there, La Tahona, where we did eat the other night. This Music Square, let's go down the end and just turn it around. This is busy at night time, but we've had no problem anytime we came here. We wanted a seat, they'll wait 10 minutes or wait 5 minutes, and the people outside will let you in and things like that. I'll turn it around again. We go into the shade. Yeah. Music Square, and that's the stage. They have a band here every night. They can be loud. I know it's a sign you're getting old if the music's too loud. But just sometimes you want a quiet drink. You just want to sit down and chill out and just be quiet for a while. Which is what I'm looking for right now. But the band's be on there. I think they go until 11. 11 at night time. Starts around 7, 8. They can be good. They can be hit or miss, but you won't hear any Spanish music or anything like that. They'll be all sing-alongs, Bon Jovi, and Metallica seem to be very popular here. We've been playing them the last few nights. But I'll just walk you back up a little bit. So that is the main street right down to the very edge to Music Square at Fuerteventura, the Windy Island.